In the meantime, we have the tier 2 package. This is the information you can't see unless you pay for it. What is up, guys? Norse Digital Assets coming at you with another video. This is going to be an exciting one. I'm just going to cover a bunch of new stuff that we have going on that I think you're really going to like. Some of this stuff I am paying for, and I'm going to show you that. I just subscribed to Anthony Pompliano. I'm already subscribed to his YouTube channel, but yeah, I really like that guy. And yeah, this video here, I know the last video I just put out had kind of a more of a kind of a tone that was kind of down a little bit. At the end of the day, I am trying to be objective and realistic at the same point in time too, and I'm also trying to remind people, whether they're new or they've been here before, and it is a reminder of how these markets are volatile. We're here for the volatility. That's where the opportunity comes from. That's where the profits come from. That's where the making money comes from, is from the volatility. If there was no volatility and these markets were gigantic and they didn't move very fast, then the opportunity wouldn't be as large. And that's going to happen later, years down the road, I believe. But this video, we are going to get into, okay, we got Glassnode. We have the paid package, the advanced package of Glassnode. You're not going to be able to go to Glassnode and see this stuff on your own. So we're going to cover some Glassnode stuff that is the advanced package. So that's going to be pretty cool. And I'm going to show you some other new stuff on this video. So click subscribe below, please. Click like, click comment for the algorithm, etc. You know the drill on that. We're going to cover some coins also. First, Vechain here. This is the weekly. Each candle equals 1 week. This is the pattern I have shown in the past on other Vechain videos. It's pretty obvious, actually. It comes up, it does an ABC within the triangle, and then it shoots off again. And this was the last one right here, and we've talked about that in my other Vechain videos. If you want more information on that, go watch my previous Vechain videos. But as far as new information here, we have this is a doji candle here. We have this candle with barely a body, and it's got wicks to both sides, pretty even between the bears and the bulls there, but it is outside. It's a weekly candle, and it's outside this triangle shape, which is good. That's bullish. And then the second candle here that we're working on right now, outside of this triangle shape, looking to move up. I remember in my last video, we were talking about the VPVR, and the fact that Vechain, when it finds that support, it should run to 18 cents rather easily. And we're still looking for that to happen, but let's get up towards that 14.5 cents, find that support, and roll to 18 cents rather easily, and remind people about Vechain. Because think about this: Vechain, Cardano, HBAR, and XRP, you get into this pattern, coil, zigzag, everybody forgets about you. They're sleeping on you. People aren't talking about you as much. They're talking about Solana, Avalanche, and DOT, and all these other coins, which those coins are great. I don't have anything against those coins. I'm not going to chase Solana because it's already made crazy, massive gains. I'm not going to chase it. Also, I could go on for some other reasons why I'm not going to chase Solana, just their fundamentals, why I wouldn't. But Avalanche and DOT, I'm sure they're going to still run a lot, and so will Phantom. So, but anyways, the point is these run, they coil sideways, they run. They come towards this apex here. They start to close outside of it. They break the trend line, which is great for bullish momentum, and boom, you pop. That's what Cardano does, especially sideways, and then boom. That is what is going on right now. It's just more patience, more waiting. More patience is going to equal more money in this market. That's it. That's all. There's always another shakeout. There's always another, oh, we're going to break out of it here, and we're just going to run up to the moon. No, there's always another shakeout. You need more patience, and maybe you get scared and sell. Well, I think those people lost, and they will in the long run, because Vechain, I believe Vechain will explode, just like XRP, ADA, HBAR, all of them. That's what they're doing, and you have to remember anyways, some of these coins like ADA, they've done it. ADA done a 27x in 6 months. It did a 27x in 6 months. Remember that. It's recoiling, and it's getting ready for its next movement. That is the Vechain chart. Let's look at Bitcoin real quick. Actually, you know what? Let's go to CKB real quick. CKB. Let's take a look at that. Let's go to the daily though. Let's get in here closer and reset it. My drawings are still here. 2 cents. Same story. There's nothing new with CKB right now. There's nothing new to say besides we're building that support case here in this area, and these technical targets are still valid, both of them. The 3.2, they're both still valid. We're just finding that support and we have to move up. You'd have to really fall off to invalidate those technical targets. Those are the technical targets. Not much new to say. We're just waiting. More patience. Waiting to get a little deeper into November and make some movement. We're waiting for Bitcoin to make a movement. Will Bitcoin go back to 54,000 or 57,000 for one last correction, possibly another shakeout before we get this massive movement? This stuff can happen fast. It can come when people are not paying attention. That's how the markets work. The psychology of the markets is counterintuitive, and it's one more correction, one more correction, one more correction. All right, now we can go. Then there's one more correction, then we can go. So that's how it works. Bitcoin here, USD. Okay, Bitcoin is finding strong support on the 20, getting ready for its next movement. Let's dive into Glassnode, because that's what I was talking about here. So we have the paid for package. This is the advanced package. You're not going to be able to see this. If you're not paying for Glassnode, you're not going to be able to see this. Unfortunately, I do not have, you can see over here, you got all the tiers, all these T2s, that's the tier 2. The tier 3, the T3, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to look at anything that's T3 on this channel, but we can use the T2 moving forward. That is enough for you to subscribe. Click subscribe down here in the bottom right-hand corner, click subscribe below. The tier 3, the reason why we're not going to have the tier 3, this is why. The tier 3, the professional package, is extremely expensive, guys. The tier 3 package, tier 3, is $9,600. It's $9,600 to get the professional package. I'm not doing it. I'm not buying the tier 3 package. In the meantime, we have the tier 2 package. This is the information you can't see unless you pay for it. Okay, balance on exchanges. This is the supply shock that everyone's talking about. The fact that back in March, right here, all exchanges, about 3 million Bitcoin on all exchanges, okay? Back in March 2020, that was 3 million. Where are we nowadays? Well, nowadays, we're around, as of October 30th, right around Halloween, 2.4 million Bitcoin now. That is a big drop from 3 million down to 2.4 million. You can see this orange line as it comes through here. And you have to factor in supply and demand. During this entire time, think about how much the space has grown since March 2020. It's grown exponentially in adoption and interest in taking crypto seriously by major companies and banks, and taking it seriously by even countries. And the adoption and the demand is up right now, especially because we're gearing up for this bull run. November, December. Will it slow down in December and then run again in mid-January through February, March, April? Could be. We'll see. But at any rate, this is that supply shock that a lot of people are talking about. This is actually it on a chart. So you can see these have been moving together for a long time here. The orange is coming up, the orange line's coming up, and this other line's coming up. That's the price, okay? But look at this. Look at it. You come down here and you got this crossover, and here you have another major crossover here. The interest, the demand is high right now, and Bitcoin, the exchange, the amount of Bitcoin on exchanges is going down, 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 okay? That's cool to see. Now we're going to look at the NUPL, which I've talked about before. Here's the NUPL, net unrealized profit loss, the NUPL. This is all time. This here, this NUPL, we're going to combine the NUPL with the Pi cycle top indicator, with looking for dead cat bounces, with looking at the charts every day, looking at what's going on, with looking at the DXY. The DXY, I got to cover that too. We'll come back to the NUPL and give me 1 minute here. The DXY. Go to the DXY. What do we have going on here? Right now, to me, this is still, and I mentioned this in my other video, this is still shaping up to possibly be a textbook dead cat bounce. You make this hot, you had a rising wedge run, you've been running for 5 months since the start of June. You've just been running real nice. Months of nice runs here. June, July, August, September, October, you've been moving nice. Okay, that's 5 months. You have this high, you come down, you get a little warning shot here, but when you come back up, you're not making a higher high. You're not coming back up to here. You're hitting resistance early, you're forming a higher low, and what could happen is it starts to roll, comes up, tries it again, and you roll with it, and you roll down. And when DXY goes down like that, Bitcoin is going to run. Bitcoin should run, really run. When you combine the DXY going down with what I just showed you on the last chart, the supply shock, those combined together, Bitcoin could really run. We'll have to wait and see, guys. Patience, and we'll see. The Nupal here, when you get this blue tip, that's the top. That's the top. That's the top. We haven't had a blue tip in a while. Not since December 8th, 2017. In that range right there, within that week, that's the last time. We could have got one earlier this year on the first half of that bull run, but it just it had the ABC correction. You can see the ABC here. A, B, C. Had an ABC correction, keeping itself healthy, ready to continue on. But no blue top here. That's what we're going to be looking for here, is this blue top on Bitcoin, to know the timing of the market. When's Bitcoin going to cool off? When is Bitcoin's dominance percentage going to start going down? When's it going to go below 30% like Credible Crypto was saying? When that happens, that's when the altcoin season is going to run, and that's when it's going to run. So we're going to keep watching this on this channel, the Nupal. If you want to see more of this kind of stuff later, I'll cover it more in other videos. Click subscribe down here in the bottom right-hand corner. Click subscribe below. Like, comment if you like this video. We're going to be watching for this to come up, for the price to come up. Remember, this line here that I'm on right now, my cursor, this is the price, okay? And it's going to have the price all through here, so currently up here, okay? But we're going to wait for this price to shoot up, the green to shoot up, and end up becoming blue, at least over 100,000. So that's what we're waiting on, and that is Glassnode. That is going to be it for this video, guys. Just showing you some new stuff. Besides crypto bubbles, SHIB's heading down for many reasons. There's a whale with 8 billion in a wallet. Those wallets are on the move, according to Etherscan. SHIB could go down lower. SHIB could go to 0.000049. It was just going below the 6, and it never retested. It never had support to keep moving. We'll see what happens with that. And we'll cover these crypto bubbles in future videos. And that's going to be it for this video. I don't want it to be too long. Like and subscribe. We'll catch you in the next video. See ya.